Hello there, it's Haley with the Armageddon report. So, Armageddon coming to us in a different form, potentially today. Space weather, the sun is trying to kill us. So I don't really understand all of it, so this is going to be the worst coverage you will ever see on this coronal mass ejection event or whatever. That's what apparently a CME is. But apparently the sun, there was a coronal mass ejection earlier, and the disturbance is going to reach our geomagnetic field today. So the SWPC expects G1 minor and possibly G2 moderate geomagnetic storm levels over the next 36 hours. Here's the problem. I go to this website, I don't have any background in this, I have no idea what that means. Is that bad? Are we going to lose everything? Is it going to be like one of those sci-fi story things where everything blacks out? I have no idea. What I did find is I think it might mean that you'll see the aurora borealis at lower, latitudes? I think it's latitudes and not longitudes. Never remember which one is which. Basically, you'll be able to see it farther south than you'd normally be able to. That's right. If that does interest you, you should go hang out there and find out what's going on, because I obviously have no idea, and I'm on the wrong page. Right, cyclocane.com in hurricane, cyclone, typhoon type news. We've still got Tropical Storm Emilia and Hurricane Fabio. Still, neither of those forecast to have any land threats. However, we've got a new kid on the block out here in the Northwest Pacific. A medium chance. As you can see, the spaghetti models saying basically incongruence about general storm direction, so potentially impacts to Japan, impacts to South Korea. Don't have an official forecast on the potential intensity, and of course they don't issue those until it actually officially becomes a storm. But I believe it would stay, I believe the spaghetti models are basically saying it would probably stay in tropical storm type intensity instead of becoming like a monster hurricane. Actually, I think it'd be a typhoon out there, wouldn't it? I believe the name, and that's why it's actually on the page, that's the wrong page. I believe the next name, if this does get named, would be Khanun, which is apparently contributed by Thailand. So yeah, Khanun might be the new kid on the block shortly. Don't know, medium chance. Severe thunderstorm weather-wise, we've got slight risk out here for Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana today. So I found this kind of amusing, but the wind and hail probability maps today look exactly the same. I don't think I've ever seen that. Generally, like something is just a tiny bit different. But no, it is basically the same exact thing. So here's your slight risk over here. A whole bunch of 5% states there. A whole bunch of 5% states there. So this would be 58 mile per hour and greater winds. And this over here would be 1 inch or larger hail. Tornadoes, however, less than 2% all areas. So tornadoes not on the books today. Tomorrow, North Dakota, the focus of what's going on. So here's your actual probability map. So no 5% areas that are very, very huge. So we've just got a 5% there, 5% stretch around that, and 5% up there in the northeastern states. Right, and then day after tomorrow, it's confusing when it says that, so we flip on over to here so you can see Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan with the 5%, and then days 4 through 8, potential too low. So no severe thunderstorm weather currently forecast in days 4 through 8. How about that? SevereWeatherTV.com is the official home site, homepage, website, homepage, home site, that's apparently where that came from. Anyway, of this screencast, you can click on there to watch the old ones for whatever reason, but SevereWeatherTV.com, right? WikiWix, WICKED.WX.com is the severe thunderstorm thing you can also get from the National Weather Service, which is weather.gov, Storm Prediction Center. Cyclocane is where you can track this stuff, CYCLOCANE.com, or you can get it from the National Hurricane Center, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, how about that? And then you can go hang out at the SWPC if you want to. Well, actually, you should probably just Google geomagnetic storm and you might get something that actually explains, are we all going to be on fire? Do we really need to worry about this or not? Because I frankly have no idea. Anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully the Earth doesn't explode with all this geomagneticism or word like that. Right.